EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the capital city of Columbus, Ohio. Tonight, it's on to Week 4 as we've got a good Thursday night matchup in store. As it'll be the Black Knights of Virginia Beach taking on the Bisons of Columbus.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of the... versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in Week 4.
Darnay Holmes now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. As we get a peek at their dynamic signal caller hailing from Mississippi State, it's Dak Prescott.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
A check-in on the numbers last week for Robinson. 10 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
On third down, it's Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on fourth down. Deep to return is Darius Davis.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Taken from just outside the 30. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the final pick of the first round in 2018 out of Louisville. It's Lamar Jackson.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass. So he didn't, break the bank doing that. But he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
So the completion good for just 3. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now Jackson. Oh, it stays up.
That's to the sideline and incomplete. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Back deep, Patrick Peterson. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
Jackson will throw again. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Well, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson. You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try to match his athleticism.
No, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle.
And he's defense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And that's going to be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw again is Jackson.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive.
They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with a W.
Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
Well, that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Aaron Siposs on to punt as he'll get this one away now.
And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you've got that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down.
And down he'll go at the 25.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Give to Pacheco off the option.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Carlos Dunlap, the one who got in there to make the stop behind the line. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Throwing is Jackson.
Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Columbus's offense just about ready to go again. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Once he broke through that first wave of defenders, there was a pretty big gap there for him to run.
And it helps that they run a dime defense. That's 6 defensive backs. So this is why a lot of teams now are searching for those linebacker safety combo type guys who can add a little bit more size on the defensive side of the ball, but can still run as well. Because when you run against 6 DBs with some bigger offensive linemen, you often get this result.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Down to the 41. Now a timeout here, an injured player, and that's Jalen Waddle, who seems to be in some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
To throw is Jackson. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
It's a gain of 9.
Here's Jackson.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now it's Jackson.
Throw left side to Kincaid.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now it's Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
Columbus with the football here to begin the second quarter.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Here's Pacheco on the read option.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone.
So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes.
Taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Well, the Virginia Beach offense set to take over.
They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up the first down and change our momentum?
Uchenna and Rosu got the sack there. Looking to throw. Prescott.
The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. And they get off the field.
Now, and that is incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Well, following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Rice. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's going to run. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 49 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. On first down, they go back to Pacheco.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Bisons are able to move back in front.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 6-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Holmes returning from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Well, here's the Virginia Beach offense out and ready to go again.
The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
Second down and a run by Robinson.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Returnable here for Davis. It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give them 5 on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum.
And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. He's got it to the 43 here.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
These guys running back out of the backfield.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They'll fake the give. Now Goff.
He's got this to Pickens.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Robinson trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Josiah DeGuara, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Black Knights have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Isaiah Pacheco and the offense back out.
First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on.
I'm sure he said challenge accepted. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The offense on 3rd down tonight, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. Normally I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Goff. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Completes it to Jennings. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Here's Aaron Siposs now.
Nifty move. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Isaiah Pacheco and the offense back out.
And he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And a loose football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. catch the ball, you know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15.
To throw is gone. Caught out left side by Robinson. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Gone. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
Isaiah Pacheco and the offense back out. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Jackson.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And Jackson throwing once more.
Complete, it's Dotson.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
That's good. 4
Now Jackson on first down.
This taken in by Kincaid.
And he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. Jackson now. His throw incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Jackson's throw complete there to Rice.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
That is caught. Kincaid with it.
Touchdown!
Dalton Kincaid.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Bisons will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Now gone.
Finds Pickens out right.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Goff's throw into the hands of Pittman here.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jennings. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Throwing again is gone. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt, and the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. Well, I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it, and they show what they can do in practice.
And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Toss right side to Pacheco.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
It got his man complete. It's a big play there on 3rd down. And even 40 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. And that is incomplete.
2nd and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. 4th down and no hesitation from Matt LaFleur as he sends out the field goal unit. And this one is right through. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. And all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
Now, I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. They begin the drive with Robinson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
On the option right, it's gone.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Goff now looks to throw. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Davis now to return it. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return.
Isaiah Pacheco and the offense back out.
He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter.
2nd down and 6 now.
Here's Jackson.
Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
You know, when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed, his elusiveness, and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. Here's Jackson to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 13-yard line.
Jackson will throw again. That is caught at the 7-yard line. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now it's Jackson. And the incompletion there, so that breaks a string of 5 straight hookups. It also leads to a 4th down.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And as a result, possession switches hands. So they've converted their first 2 4th down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. Good strength, gets him a little extra and gets them some breathing room as he's tackled shy of the 10. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Goff now to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the 1st row.
Now a fair catch taken just across midfield, maybe by a yard or 2. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. Isaiah Pacheco and the offense back out. We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when you see guys running it this well, they see the game in slow motion, don't they? They see the cuts happen, they see the blocks happen, they feel really good about their vision, and then they use their legs to find that open space.
And he's had some good help up front to boot. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw is Jackson. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way in for a touchdown. C.D. Lamb, 51 yards. And the Bisons are able to widen their advantage. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25. The Virginia Beach offense set to take over. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Meanwhile, Goff's throw completes a Fryermuth.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
15 yards on the play, first down.
Gone.
The toss here completed to Pittman. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Second down and 3. Robinson up the middle.
And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
44 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
Now a first down throw. Gone. That escapes the sand. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack.
Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Here's Goff.
Pickens on the slant.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Columbus. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just twice and have had plenty of opportunities. This will be 3rd and 15. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it.
That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Columbus's offense just about ready to go again.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but
maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
2nd and 5. Jackson. Open man is Waddle, complete. A 5-yard pass on first down and another 5-yard connection there. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Pacheco once again.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
All right, offense. Keep pushing the ball downfield. All right, offense. Keep pushing the ball.
Throwing is Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Ric Flair. Play some defense out there, boys.
On first down, it's gone.
A short one there to Freiermuth.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 1.
At the 31-yard line.
On the counter, this is Robinson.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
A gain of 1 yard. First down, Black Knights.
Now gone.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Goff now looking to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And he still doesn't have the catch. Wait to the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely, that was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. Throwing on 3rd, Goff. And that is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Well, 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. Jackson on first down. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Jackson now.
This to the tight end, Kincaid.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Jackson from the shotgun. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. That is the play they needed in a two-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
And now they need to execute.
Here's the Virginia Beach offense out and ready to go again. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
After the interception, here's Gall. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Jennings. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Here's Gall. Completes it to Jennings. That one a first down pickup of 8.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they rattle off a big one. 47 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Goff's throw into the hands of Pickens.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10.
A shotgun snap for Goff.
Finding Pickens for another catch. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Now Goff.
That's to the pylon and incomplete.
Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Johnson looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. 3rd and goal. Keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6.
And the Black Knights have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. And we may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And, partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Jackson. And incomplete here to bring up 4th down as the rookie couldn't haul it in.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. So Dak Prescott in the offense. Down 31-28. A minute 40 remaining. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a 1st down. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Columbus's offense just about ready to go again.
And still a little bit of time left, but the defense can't stop the clock. So 3 kneel downs should be enough to finish this one off. And they take a knee.
Second and 11. They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to 3rd and 11.
Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that should seal it. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And it was a game where they got out to a pretty good size lead, and then they had to hang on for dear life at the end.
Not exactly how you would draw it up. You would continue to score and find ways to keep your lead pretty well throughout the game. But they did find a way to win, as you noted. Hung on at the end as the big rush came at them. Fortunately enough, they put enough points on the board to have enough of a cushion that they're able to survive what happened in the 4th quarter.
So for Columbus, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week.
Meanwhile, for Virginia Beach,
they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.